Today, we're tackling a problem where you're given two arrays, and your task is to construct a new array by inserting elements from the first array at specific positions indicated by the second. The challenge lies in efficiently handling these insertions. You are given two integer arrays, nums and index, of the same length. We need to create a target array. For each I from 0 to nums length -1, insert nums, I, at index, I, into the target array. The key constraint is that existing elements in the target array must shift to the right to accommodate new insertions. Finally, return the constructed target array. A straightforward but inefficient approach involves initializing a target array and iterating through the nums and index arrays. For each element nums, I, and its corresponding index, I, we find the position in our target array. If that position is already occupied, we shift all subsequent elements one spot to the right to make space, then insert nums, I. This shifting operation, when performed repeatedly for each insertion, leads to a quadratic time complexity because each insertion can potentially involve shifting nearly all existing elements. The key insight for optimization is recognizing that a fixed-size array is inefficient for repeated insertions that require shifting. Instead, we should use a dynamic array data structure, like a list in C#. A dynamic array is designed to handle insertions and deletions more flexibly, abstracting away the underlying array reallocations and element shifts. When we call the insert method on a dynamic array, it internally manages the shifting of elements to the right to make room for the new element at the specified index. While the worst-case time complexity for a single insertion can still be linear if many elements need to be shifted, the overall process is cleaner and often more optimized by the language runtime compared to manual shifting. We simply iterate through the input arrays and call the dynamic array's insert method with the current number and its target index. Let's trace this with an example. Nums equals 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and index equals 0, 1, 2, 2, 1. We start with an empty target list. First, nums 0 is 0, index 0 is 0. We insert 0 at index 0. Target is now 0. Next, nums 1 is 1, index 1 is 1. Insert 1 at index 1. Target becomes 0, 1. Then, nums 2 is 2, index 2 is 2. Insert 2 at index 2. Target is 0, 1, 2. Now, nums 3 is 3, index 3 is 2. Insert 3 at index 2. The existing 2 at index 2 shifts to 3. Target is 0, 1, 3, 2. Finally, nums 4 is 4, index 4 is 1. Insert 4 at index 1. The existing 1 at index 1 shifts to 2. Target becomes 0, 4, 1, 3, 2. The final target array is 0, 4, 1, 3, 2. This is correct because each element was inserted at its specified index, shifting subsequent elements as required, precisely as the problem dictates. You'll spot this pattern when you need to build an array by repeatedly inserting elements at arbitrary indices, especially when those insertions cause existing elements to shift. The concrete signals are problems explicitly mentioning insert at index or shift elements to make space in the array construction process. The time complexity is n squared, in the worst case, as each insertion could potentially shift n elements. The space complexity is big O of n for storing the target array. Understanding dynamic array behavior is crucial here. Try the next problem involving array manipulations to reinforce this pattern. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more DSA insights.